Have you ever wondered how your life could turn into a movie script? I'm Mike, and my story underwent just such a transformation. My life spiraled into a drama beginning with an ordinary barbecue day and then veering off in a wholly unexpected direction. As I take you on this journey, I want you to feel what I went through. Before diving into my story, don't forget to subscribe and like this video to not miss out on the most striking stories about infidelity and marriage. Now, I invite you on this emotional voyage. Are you ready? Let's begin our video. It all started at a usual barbecue party. Friends, family, neighbors. Everything was so familiar it could almost be called boring. However, this time, my eyes kept drifting toward Steve, whom my wife, Liz, seemed to show a bit more interest in that day. His quiet, intense gaze always made me uneasy, but that day was different. The sparkle in Liz's eyes caused a strange unease in my stomach. Days later, when I saw a message from Steve on Liz's phone, my suspicions grew. The message was a joke about Mike's Bad Burgers, not from me but Steve. Was this harmless flirting or something more? The messages between them started innocently enough but grew bolder. The buzz of his name on my screen felt like a shot of some forbidden liquor. My heart raced when I dared to send a message I shouldn't have, and his reply came back as a simple smirking emoji. It was on. The storm began to brew when Liz made up an excuse for a weekend getaway, claiming it was a girls' spa trip. I truly believed her, thinking it was a good opportunity for her to unwind. However, it was all part of a lie. Upon her return, although she insisted everything went well, her expression and body language told me otherwise. Something had happened, and I could feel it. Shortly after, the number of men Liz secretly met began to increase. I learned about Liz's secret meetings with other men when notifications popped up on her phone left unattended on the table. What I found were messages and photos that deeply shook me. I was stunned by such betrayal. From the gym's Tom to my work colleague Rob, Liz wasn't struggling to hide these relationships, or maybe she didn't want to. Each meeting, each lie, made me more introverted. Liz's actions and public behavior were so blatant that I began to wonder what people thought. The final blow came when Liz and Steve came home together and entered our bedroom. That night, I came home from work early and caught Liz and Steve in our own bedroom. The house's silence was broken by their laughter. When I silently opened the door and looked inside, the scene I faced made my heart tighten. This was the heaviest blow I had ever experienced. The next day, I decided to confront Liz. I told her everything, my feelings, suspicions, and anger. However, her response wounded me even deeper. Liz stood by her actions and defended herself. This was a turning point for me. I quickly initiated the divorce process. Liz spiraled into her darkness after this decision. She became engulfed in the chaos she created. She became isolated and lost everything she once had: her respect, family unity, and even herself. Our children's relationship with her also suffered as they lost trust in their mother upon learning about the events. My life, however, took a completely different direction after these events. My love for my children, Jack and the others, gave me the strength to protect them from this storm. Despite Liz's actions, my determination to provide them with a stable home and loving family environment never waned. Seeing the innocent smiles on my children's faces healed all the wounds in my heart. Unlike Liz, I continued my life centered around my children and their happiness. Their future and well-being became my top priority. What would you do if you were in my place? Life is a journey filled with challenges, but remember, you are not alone in this journey.